guys, I wanted to give you an update. I've been doing decent until tonight. I didn't have anything to eat, so I found a can of Beanie Weenies in the back of the cabinet. And see, this is how hard-headed I am. Like, I read everything on it, and it didn't have wheat. It didn't have, it had a bunch of crap that my body didn't need. But it said right there on the bottom, may contain soy. And so I ate them, and it's a couple hours later, and I'm breaking out up underneath my lips, and my face is puffy, like it's swole. My body is having a physical reaction to what I put in it. I mean, check this out. Those bastards, the government, they're putting stuff in the foods that we don't need to be putting in our bodies. You have to understand this. You don't have to be allergic to a food to be sensitive to genetically modified food. Like, there's a reason people are allergic to apples. There's a reason people are allergic to foods. The body is not naturally resistant against food. It needs food. If you're allergic or sensitive to a food, you have a mineral deficiency that's causing you to be jacked up whenever you eat that food. Like, that's the reason. You correct that mineral deficiency, you may be able to eat things that you didn't at one time. I feel like absolute crap now, man. My muscles are weak, and I had to show you this mess because this isn't happening to all of you yet. A lot of you are not as deficient as I am, and I'm getting letters after letters saying, thank you so much. I'm taking the minerals that you said to take. I'm taking the vitamins that you said to take. And I'm starting to feel better. I can leave my house now. I can talk on the phone now. I can do this. I can do that. And the thing is that, you know, it works. If we give our body what it needs, it just gets healed. That's what happens. And if we give our body what it does this mess. Like, I'm very low in my stuff. But a bunch of you are not. And you got to be nudged in the right direction, because I can't tell you just to go, if your B vitamins is low, go take B vitamins. And you just go out and get B vitamins. Study your fingernails, study your tongue, study your eyes, study your fingernails, and tell you what you're deficient in, and not lead you in the right direction on what specifically you should get. Because there's tons of B vitamins, there's tons of calcium, there's tons of potassium, there's like 6 different forms of each. And if you don't get whatever you're supposed to get, you're wasting your money, and it's not going to get absorbed into you the way it should. And if you're having outbreaks like this, your small intestine already has a glue-like substance over it where it's keeping the nutrients from getting absorbed into you. Don't just go out and buy a bunch of stuff, but know what you're supposed to get. This is crazy. Acid reflux is off the charts right now. It's bad. My acid reflux has been had went way down. And the thing is, I'm getting so many letters on I've got reflux. What do you know to do about reflux? Here's the reason most people have reflux. It's because they don't have enough good acid in their stomach. So whenever you take a Nexium or a Prilosec or a Tums, it cuts down on the acid that you do have in your stomach, so it makes your food undigestible. So you're not able to absorb the nutrients that you do eat. Medical science is dumb. It's stupid. I was listening to a nutritionist on the internet just last night. She's graduated from a college here in America. She's a nutritionist talking about heart health and how cholesterol is bad. No, it's not. Cholesterol's good. And she was talking about how salt raises your blood pressure. No, it don't. Salt does not raise your blood pressure. Table salt raises your blood pressure. Why? Because table salt is 1/3 glass, 1/3 sand, and 1/3 salt. That's what you're putting in your body whenever you eat table salt. So you're putting glass and sand inside your system, and it gets in your arteries, and it cuts your arteries. And it narrows the passageway, which causes high blood pressure. And then what happens? Cholesterol moves in to heal that artery that has been cut. Cholesterol is a good thing. You die without cholesterol. Most of your brain is cholesterol. Testosterone's cholesterol. You lower your testosterone, you lower your sex drive. You cut down on your brain function. Your percentage rate of Alzheimer's goes up dramatically. you lower your cholesterol. Doctors don't know about nutrition. The FDA don't know about nutrition, and all they care about is giving you a medicine. I'm telling you, if you get your diet right, the way it should be, get off all gluten, all soy, take the correct formulated vitamins and minerals that your body needs, you will be healed. That's just what happens. And I'm getting letters and letters saying thank you, thank you, thank you, because here's the deal. Many of you are not as deficient as me in A, B, C, D, Q, copper, iodine, chromium, potassium, calcium, and I keep going. Many of you are not that deficient. And if you've got one thing off like magnesium, and you correct that magnesium, and that's what's causing your anxiety and your depression, guess what? It's gone. It's very simple. This is great news, people. This is really great news. You don't have to live like this anymore. You need to know that. You don't have to live like this anymore. And you got to understand when you put table salt inside of you, what it's actually doing to you, because your doctor is so stupid, he's not going to tell you that. You need to be getting a Celtic sea salt. Get Celtic sea salt. Get a sea salt. Salt is minerals. That's what salt is. It's made up of minerals. It preserves something. It preserves your body. You need salt, but you need the correct form of salt. Just like a genetically modified anything hurts your body. Don't put genetically modified anything in you. Soy is terrible. Pre-packaged anything is terrible. Don't eat it. If it don't go bad, don't buy it. That's the thing. Apples. I heard a gentleman talking about an apple, how you can't take a seed out of an apple and plant it in the ground and it grow the same apple that you planted. Because an apple, the way it is, isn't natural. An apple has been genetically modified so many times with the perfect color, the red apple, the green apple, the blue apple, whatever it is. They want the color to be right, the shape to be perfect. And it's been so genetically modified that it's jacking our bodies up. That's why people have an allergic reaction to apples more so than other things when it comes to fruit. It's not good. And science goes against the makeup of the human body that God designed it for, and we're cursed because of it. We're cursed because we're putting these things in our body. And it ain't God's fault, and it ain't your fault for not knowing, but it is now. Because you're learning the truth, and you're not ignorant like you used to be. Ignorance is not a bad thing, it's just you don't know about stuff. Had I not gone through this crap for 13 years, I wouldn't know it either, and I would be working a 9-to-5 job, living my Humpty Dumpty lifestyle, just like everybody else. I've got a blessed curse that's happened to me, is what's happened. And I'm able to see the truth now and actually be getting set free because of it. Because I'm going to tell you, I can tell a huge difference whenever I eat correctly and when I don't. A big difference. I have an aunt that struggles with her weight issues, and she's got arthritis. She's sick all the time. And some of you know what I'm talking about. She goes to her nutritionist, and her nutritionist says, if you eat a banana, eat a half of a banana. And you can have a half of a cup of ice cream. Are you freaking kidding me? This is your plan on how to lose weight? No, the reason that you're fat to begin with is because you're mineral deficient. If you correct your mineral deficiency, your body will quit being hungry. Your body is craving sugar because your body's craving minerals. Your body's craving salts because your body is craving minerals. If your body's craving salt, feed it real salt. That craving will go away. If your body's craving sugar, you probably need potassium. Naturopaths, they charge like $250 for you to go in there, and they read your tongue, your eyes, your fingernails, they look at your skin. They can tell if they're a decent naturopath. They're able to tell what you're deficient in. I'm going to start doing a health consultation for like an hour, and it'll be $50, and I talk to you, address your situation. You tell me exactly what you're going through, and I address your diet issue, your diet needs, what you specifically should be eating for your body, and what you specifically should be taking for your body, rather than just going out and getting a bunch of stuff and wasting your money that's never absorbed into your system. You've got to get the right stuff, or there's no point in getting it. So it'll be something like that, and maybe like for $75 you can send me a picture of your tongue, your eyes, and your fingernails, and I can tell you a bunch of stuff that you're deficient in just because of that. I'll help you, and you'll get healed. You'll be able to start enjoying your life. And I know there's a bunch of you out there that's suffering with this and you don't know what the problem is. And I just hope that you stop watching TV and you start doing some research, because there's an answer and your doctor don't have it. You know, the scripture says we're created out of the dust of the earth. Well, did you know that limestone is in the earth? It's rock. Well, guess what limestone is? It's calcium inside of our body. The problem is when the doctors prescribe you calcium, they give you calcium carbonate, which is rock, and your digestive system was never designed to absorb rock. So the doctors don't know crap about nutrition. They don't know nothing. I'm doing all I can to inform as many people as possible, and I'm trying to think of ways that I can help the most people overcome their health issues with just simple nutrients. This is very, very basic stuff that not many people know. I don't understand it. Well, I mean, I do understand it because I didn't know it. Like I say, had I not gone through this for 13 years, I would be just as lost as anybody. But I mean, thank God that I had enough sense to look in the right direction and not let that information pass me by. I thank you if you watched to the end of this video, and I just want you to know that you really, really can be healed. And don't give up, don't lose hope, and if you want to have a consultation, let me speak with you specifically and address your issues specifically. Just let me know. I thank you and I appreciate you, and I appreciate your prayers and support. God bless you.